Looks like a flathead bite.
Yep.
Yeah, that may be a big fish. Reel down on him.
He's a codfish, whoever it is.
Good deal. Let's see how long that took. 5 minutes. That looked like a good bite, the way he was biting. It looked like a flathead bite. You got the drag set on that thing?
Yeah, I got it tight. Tight.
And that is the whole reason for coming out here tonight. One, to fish, but Pissy Fun makes us Alios. I guess that's how you say it. Oh, look at two. Look at two. Look at two. Gone. Did he come off? He might still be on there. Oh, got on some fish. Pick up. Pissy Fun makes this Alios reel that I wanted to try because I just like it. It's like a bass reel, but it comes with a power handle, and it's got 33 pounds of drag, which you just don't find that. And it's legit drag too. But the first fish was on one, so we got another one out too. But the first fish here was on one of the new reels. Just think about that rod.
Love it. This might be a good fish.
Well, he hit like a big fish, or a bigger fish. He hit like a flathead, really and truly.
If it is, it's going to the house.
I'm not cleaning it.
I tell you what, he's getting all he wants.
Yeah, he got good current too. Well, that drag right there ain't gonna break. Right there, I mean.
Good night. He's coming up now.
Oh, it's a
Good
flathead. Yeah.
Yep.
Flathead. I knew he was hitting like one. I thought he was hitting like a flathead. Maybe wanted to hit number 2. That was on 2 live thread fin we put together on the hook. I thought he was hitting like a flathead. Get him past me now. Woo-hoo. Fish, hold still now. It is a flatty.
Got it.
Oh, flat. Here,
Okay.
put him back.
Put him back.
I think he's fine. He's good to go back.
Thank you.
Look at that mouth. He can't eat no baits. Pretty good flathead right there. Back to the depths. That's pretty cool. See how that bite was so much different than a blue?
You still got one of them little ones on there?
How far you want it out there? Oh, look at number 1. Oh. Oh my God. This is a fish. This is a fish right here.
I sure hope your equipment will handle him.
I can't. I have not turned this fish yet. Oh my God, this is a fish. I can't turn the. Oh, no. He has not moved. If I tighten the drag, I can reel down on it. I can't. This is a fish.
All right, I'm ready for a fish.
Holy cow.
I am ready for a fish. Where's the net at?
There in front. Oh. He come off. He just come off. Oh my God, that was a fish.
I thought we were quicker than that.
First fish. Easy. Easy. I bet this broke or something.
Is that strictly on the bottom?
No, I had a cork on it. Look at that. Nothing but slime. Oh my God, guys, that was a fish. I've caught 30s, 20s, caught 40s, or 40, caught 145 pounder. That fish right there was 30 plus. Easy. I couldn't turn him. I never turned that fish, and he come off. That was on cut bait. That was on. Well, that's part of it. That sucks. So that's number 2, number 1, number 2, number 5. God almighty. I never turned that fish to reel to get him. Smaller hook too.
You ever catch number 2?
I'm fixing to. I'll throw this one out later. I never turned that fish. There wasn't no scales on the hook, but it may happen. Let's put this on the bottom. That's 2 floats though. I think this one's got a float too. I think all of them do. Ain't all. Guys, I never turned that fish. I had the drag cranked all the way down and couldn't turn. I couldn't reel it. That fish was out there. That was a 30 plus. I don't know. There's no telling how big that fish was. It could have been a 20-pound flathead. I don't know, but it hit like a blue. But that was a big fish I just lost right there. I mean, a big one. So it's March 21st. The river's finally come back down. We've had just an exponential, just huge amount of rain in the southeast. So the river's been up, boat ramps have been closed. It's actually come down a little bit. It's still up. It's still high and flowing pretty good, but it's manageable. You can get out here and fish now. So came out here this evening really to try out these Pissy Fun Alios reels. We got 2 of them out here. Dad caught a flathead on one of them. I wish I'd hooked that one on that reel because it's got 33 pounds of drag. But we'll cry about that later. But anyway, nothing new to what we're doing. Everything's the same. Anchor set. This is a different spot. I've fished it before. But with the current going like it is and the water coming down and the amount of bait that's in the water right now, there ain't a bad spot on the river. There's really not. First fish took 5 minutes. While he was fighting his, number 2 got hit. I just lost that huge one-on-one. That was a big fish, guys. I'm telling you. I felt tons of catfish, That was a big fish. Ran into the lock, threw the net one time, got more than enough bait for tonight. It's a mix of gizzards and threadfin, big threadfin at that. Huge gizzard shad. Matter of fact, here's one of the, there's no way I'd throw that headpiece. I mean, if I was fishing Tennessee River or Mississippi River or something, or the James or something, I'd probably throw that, but not out here tonight. But that's just one of the pieces, or one of the, how big the head is. This is about the size piece that fish on number one I just lost come off of. We've got live threadfin, live threadfin, live threadfin, cut bait. So got a mixture of both. And it's fresh. I mean, we netted it maybe 30 minutes ago, maybe 45 minutes ago. God, that was unreal. That fish I just lost, that's ridiculous. But really, I wanted to come out and try these two reels. That was kind of, I wanted to take just these two rods right here. I wanted to take both those Pissy Fun reels and try them out. We do have a B&M, I think it's a Silver Cat or Thunder Cat. I can't remember what the name of it is, but we do have one of those out too. Dad just caught that fish of his on it. Looked like it did its job and did perfect. But yeah, I mean, there's just hybrids are like crazy right now. Stripes are running the catfish, or well, like I said, we've been here no time and had bite on number 2, bite on number 5, and I just lost a massive fish on one. But we'll just see how it goes. We'll stick it out. We've only been in the spot 16 minutes, so we'll stick it out, see how it goes. I think this is going to actually get better as the night progresses. But I fished this spot one other time and caught like about a 14 or 15 pounder out of it and then left. I didn't stay. But when the water's up and it's stained like it is now, this spot may have some confidence. So well, let me show you. Got threadfin floating around trying to live in there. They're gonna die anyway. They don't really live that long, but we got these gizzards, just big gizzards in here. There's threadfin. That's what we're using. Threadfin. Gotta get one of these gizzard shads netted. Yeah, there's one. So that's what we're using for bait tonight. All of it's fresh, just been caught. Anyway, we'll stick it out, see what we can get. One. Off. He's off.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that was a big bite too. Let me see that thing. That hook's getting changed. Let me see that. That whole rig's fixing to just take it out.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Number 2 on that rig right there, lost. So I'm fixing to change hooks, and I think I know why we're losing some of these big fish. That is a big bait, I will give you that. But there's plenty of point exposed there. That fish should have got hooked. I'm gonna leave it. That fish should have got hooked. There's too much point there.
Well, we're fixing to lose in a minute.
Yeah, just keep what you got. I'm gonna throw this back out there.
Cut the gut top off.
Yeah, I am. Here. So that's another fish on number 1 that I had the big one come off. That one looked like a good hit because he slowly loaded up on it and then boom. So that hook on number 1 is the same size hooks that I used on a fishing tournament on Lake Eufaula. The record blue cat for rod and reel on Lake Eufaula is 21 pounds and some, I think it's 21.6 or 21.4, something like that. That lake's 40,000 acres. So that tells me either there ain't no big blue cats on Lake Eufaula, or they've all been jugged out, or people just ain't caught them. Nonetheless, there's too many people fishing up there for the record blue cat to be 21 pounds that's recorded on rod and reel. Now, not to say some 40s and 50s and 60s have not come off jugs, but 21 pounds. So that hook, when I fished that tournament, I went down to Mustad Demon Circle 6s versus the 8s and 9s and stuff and 10s that we use sometimes. 7 and 8s is my preferred hook size. I've got some 8s on these out here too. As a matter of fact, I think all of them have 8s but number 1. I just lost a big fish, probably a 30 plus fish. That fish didn't hook up, but there was plenty of hook point exposed. But those number 6s, you can't get your thumb in the gap of that hook. That's a good thing to go by. When you look at a hook, good criteria to know, like for a big catfish, for a big blue, is this right here is about the size of that hook on number 1. You can't get your thumb in between the point and the shaft or the shank of that hook. It won't go. Number 8s, number 10s, wide gapped circle hooks, you can get your thumb down in there. Those teeth pads on those, just say 30 plus fish, the ones you can get your whole hand in their mouth, they're huge, they're thick, they're bone. So, but still though, we still should have had a hookup right there because that gap wasn't crowded by that bait. I do think that that hook may be a little undersized, but that's one thing to look at. When you're on a river that may have a 40 or 50 or 60 plus, 80 pounds, whatever, blue cat, these will get the job done on, you know, I would possibly even a fish that size, but if you're targeting big blues like I normally do, I should have a bigger hook on that setup right there. I really should. I'll show you what I should be running on that. This is about the size that should be on there. Still a little tight, but my thumb can pass freely in there. These are number 8s. But we'll see. We'll see. Good.
Come back for a second take. Come to the middle. No, you've got 10.
A lot of it. Touch screen. It's a little weird you netting, ain't it?
Nah.
Yeah. Here's a, what you think, 8, 9?
Baby.
It's soft. That's good. Look at the head on that joker. Alright. We ain't got nothing to eat in 5 days. We're probably going to regret throwing that back. Lost him. Let him go. Hey, let me get that one if he'll hook. If he'll hook up. 6 or 5, whichever one that is. Nope. 6, 5. He's off. Action, action, action. I think we should have stayed where we were at. That's got the makings of a decent fish. Better?
Yeah. Reeling.
What you got there, Lake? 10-pounder and some current.
Yeah, 10-pounder and some current.
So this last fish was kind of the icing on the cake, so to speak, and summed up the night. This is just how it went for us all night. This just goes to show that just because you get plenty of bites don't mean you'll have a lot of fish in the live well. But guys, thanks for watching, and y'all like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.